Okay, and we should be live now for some Ace Attorney. Once again, we shall be playing Ace Attorney this time. We shall actually get to the case, or the trial part of the trial. Well, I guess the case. I English well. That's besides the point. Me Englishing well is besides the point. So, I guess with all that, let us get into the game. Okay, just need to load it up, and let's go. Let's go convict. I don't know, let's try to prevent the conviction of a magician. Maybe it's the clown, maybe it's the ventriloquist. Who knows? December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Oh? What type of milk? I'm sorry. It's the stage? Don't worry, there won't be any stage. A stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, I mean, you might be brought up as a witness. It's possible. They've done it like twice in the series, but I mean, it's still possible he might be brought up. Max is really nervous. It's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. That's honestly a very bad idea. Probably how to get shot by the bailiff. I'm actually not sure if bailiffs have guns. I guess there's some sort of weapons, but I'm not sure of which. Like what they have. I don't know, I've never been to court. Which is probably a good thing. I don't know. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. Just wouldn't be right. Imagine you hit someone. Oh god, then you would really go to jail. No worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What's it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I'm not a magician. I'm a lawyer. I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. And one glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fight today. Oh no, no! Don't tell me Phoenix actually is thinking of agreeing with this idea. That would be a bad idea. Please don't, Phoenix. Please, for all that is good. No. I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh. Time to cut. December 29th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. And now the case of what? What? Your Honor, get on with it. Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So? Well, is that the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactico? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild's a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactico. It sounds more friendly. I mean, yeah, I guess it is a better name than Billy Bob Johns. No offense to anyone in the chat named Billy Bob Johns. I wonder if that's to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you would, please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That spirit chanting trial was a sham. refused to acknowledge its legitimacy. Oh, that's nice. It was a shit trial thing. You know what I mean. You did not count. Do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened the last time. Well, we did ruin all we did ruin a perfect case thing. You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Unlike the last one. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be angry and annoying. I just have to take that arrogance and make her lose it a bit. I'm not making her lose this case. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. And me? Guilty? What are you talking about? Sure, well, not the ones you can prove. That'd be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like I could bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time. Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Oh, Dick Gumshoe. I thought we would have gone in the crown. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Get up there now. What's up, Gum? Woo! Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Why are you looking forward to this? It's a murder case. Handling against your friend. And the daughter of the guy who tried getting your friend arrested. Your friend's friend arrested. I guess one of your friends arrested. Yeah, never mind. Valerio, I'd like you to begin by shedding light on the offense in question. At your service, sir. Alright, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Details of the event. Let's go see. He's gonna mess up probably somewhere around here. If I had to guess, just gonna forget a detail or something. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. I thought it was 10 p.m. Yeah, I guess, never mind. The victim was found bent over a wooden box dead as a doornail. Cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. Oh, jeez, that's gotta be a painful way to go. At least it was quick. But I'm not sure if you die instantly if you have your neck snapped. I'm not sure, as someone who's never had a neck snapped and never snapped a neck. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's your autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay. A blunt object. I don't know. I feel like calling it. It's gonna be it's gonna be something like. Maybe no. Yeah, no, yeah. It's gonna probably be like update autopsy report. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Details of that. Okay, let's go see here. Okay, where was a hole? We can't really control anything, so I think we just need to push. What was in the box? A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? There's a lot of strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Yeah, what was in it? Tell us what was in it! Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Huh. So I was hunched over this 20-pound box. Boost a small but strong lock. What was in the contents? Do you mind telling us what was inside the box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. Yeah. Yeah, he had to go for the pun. God dang it, Gumshoe. So, we took it back to the station and cracked it open. And all that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. That's weird. Why would a condiment bottle be in the locker? No, in the chest? Not, you know what I mean, like in the, yeah, thing. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. What? Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box. And there's some sort of special meaning. Nobody has pepper allergies or anything, right? Let's kind of go look to see. Oh, it's cause... Okay, this man's real name is Lawrence Cause. His name is Mo, and he looks like Curly from the Three Stooges. I swear that's a Three Stooges reference. I could be wrong though. I know Big Berry Circus. No, I didn't look at that. Here. No, I don't think we have anything when it comes to... Okay, how do we know it took place at 10:15? Why don't we be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.? Oh, okay, no problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us the whole thing went down. Ow! That is totally meeting us. Time to move on. Alright. We'll have to revisit that testimony later. Dr. Gumshoe, do you mind telling us how the victim met his end? Here's the hole in this testimony. Maybe you can ask to see if he knows about... Because if we poke a hole and he doesn't know about the meeting between Max and the Wingmaster about the marriage of the Wingmaster's daughter, we can probably poke a hole in there. After practice is over, where'd everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben and Ventriloquist went to the front gate absorbed by his own word. Wingmaster and Max went off to the Wingmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately? Huh? That's obviously suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Where was Agro? Let me ask you about the snow. It nearly blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. Oh, you can say that. Blizzard. It must have like started like at 9 or something. Like a light snowfall. Snow is frozen in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. And what's the matter, Nick? And yeah, look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe? What were the members of the circus during the crime? I guess maybe what we can do is we can use... Can we wait? Can we go to the end? See what... There wasn't much that we could get after Gumshoe this time. Here's the facts as you saw them. But there's gotta be more to this. I didn't see anything. That's why you're the water, not the medium. Press him again on this. Oh, come on. The thing is, can I really press the snow falling until like 9:40? Not like point this out as a breaking of this? Maybe. That's what I thought. I should have saved. I should have saved. Oh wait, all of them. Where was aggro? Not aggro, whatever his name was. When you say all the performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the Animal Tail, Mo the Crown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximum Galactica and his victim, the Ringmaster. I almost forgot, Regent the Tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the Circus Monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Oh, that's whose cheap wristwatch it was. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Where's Acro? We don't have Acro. Oh, if only we had Acro's thingy. I would say. If we had Acro's, profile, you can maybe say, hey, what about Acro? But we don't get anything. Honestly, not concerned, but confused. Not confused. Curious about what's going on here. According to the autopsy report, Marvin was a blunt object, correct? Yeah, you done your homework, pal. And you haven't found a small weapon, have you? She has a good point. The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it was something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No, I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, maybe I've had a good feel for the details of this event now. I think we were supposed to suppress it. How did you make it feel like I could have done something else, Phoenix? I guess that's all we've got to get out of this gumshoe in this case. I mean, how are we going to get out of him in this wet bar of pebble? No, that we have wrapped up with the detective. I'd like to call my next witness. I'm not even off the stand yet! Poor gumshoe! I think the place so fast and easily, obviously. But that's due to you being slow and able to take a hint. Poor Gumshoe, don't bully my man like that. Don't bully Best Boy Gumshoe. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Don't worry, Gumshoe will get back by ruining a perfect trial record. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Carver, call your next witness. I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. Oh, so we're getting Ben before we get the crown. Interesting. I always thought it'd be crown first. She must be talking about the Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trill will show up on the stand as well. Oh, yep, Trill did. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Trill Quist. I'm employed as a periodic tenor. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That word must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. And maybe you don't believe me, fine. I'll kiss you with a song. Me. The exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge, dressed up like a woman. What do you think? I agree with him. It's just the lyrics. It's going to be desired, so to speak. Sure, you're no better than the sort of judge. Shut up. You just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's just so ugly. I want to punch you in the face and the off-chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-lister. Man, this is like... Hey, wouldn't call it domestic abuse, but I don't know what to call it because of the fact that it's a ventriloquist dummy. But, yeah. Zombies must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Otto, I demand to know who this witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trill handle this. I'm not worried you... Ouch! Do you want to continue our trying to figure out the witness? No, let's proceed. What you witnessed? Wait, I thought Mo was eyewitness. What the heck did Trill see? And once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, the clown. And once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? And the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. But how did you see it? If you weren't there, ventriloquist. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. Now, can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough! I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the crown? That's alright, the dress boy. It's not a dress, it's a robe. Okay. Since you weren't with him, can that mean the crown committed the crime? Yeah, he's got a point. What a shame. It's a nice theory, but the crown can't be the culprit. Why is that? He has absolute proof. Silk hat! Ah. Voice crack. This was found at the scene of the crime. Belongs to the defendant. Ah! That's a question. He was wearing a signature hat during practice. The crown was the murderer. There would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Kummer. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for staying obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. It's a Von Kummer. You really that surprised? Is there any way I can present Trillo? Can I use a bottle? Okay. Do we have anything that we can show to show the fact that they were at the meeting? A clown? You talking about Mo? Of course I'm talking about that old fuck. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of his exercise and his makeup's running all over the place. When practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to kneel over for good. Sheesh. And the Circus dummy is a bit of a thick, poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. And when it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happens? Do you see anyone else heading towards the scene of the crime? Are you sure it's really Max Galactica? Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? Snobby three-piece getup? If they're actually lawyers nowadays, you're talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup, jeez. Keep it more dense, all together now. A silk hat, a coke. Right, the roses. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions. Right. Can I get? Are we gonna get like a full body photo of the guy? Oh, wait a minute. Now that show. him having it, but was he chestless? Oh, yeah. Starting to prove it though, is the problem. I saw Max and only Max, right, Tro? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. It makes quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character. Smart as story that meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? Yeah, if you only saw Max, who was the Wingmaster, it's a bit strange, don't you think? And what's so strange? And you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen? Whoops, did I mean to do that? Okay, I'm pretty sure I got this. Okay, let's get through this. And make sure not to hit E this time and actually press the L button. That way we can actually say, huh? How do you see it? Because the Wingmaster should have been there. That's the victim. That's correct. Yeah, because you didn't see the victim, you didn't see Jack. If Trill was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the Wingmaster as well. I see the Wingmaster at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The Wingmaster and Max went to get us to the Wingmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? I like your story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the Wingmaster's room, why was he just at the witness stand at the scene of the crime? It wasn't him! Duh! I see. Seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. It's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trill wouldn't happen to know having Terry motive for it, including Max, would he? Max is part of the bitter love triangle of Regina. Probably Max conked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Penn the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah. I think so. I don't know anymore. Wait, no, when was the puppet stolen? No, okay, no. Trill was stolen after the crime. Yes, no. Trill was stolen after the crime. I got that wrong. My Steven's offense. I'm gonna ask a question. Wait, no, can I ask the other questions now, please? Okay, no, I can't ask the other questions, fuck. I took a magic boy away, yeah? I mean, what time did the priest arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it? I think it was around... I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the Wallace lodging house the entire time? I guess it sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? Can we just stand outside in that weather? The truth is... Oh, you shut up, you big and nosed dope. Why are you telling them anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in the wet weather? Because it was pretty cold. Oh, maybe you were waiting for someone. Oh, what? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix Wright, you know what to do about your offhand theories? Yeah. Oh, beg your pardon. Miss Witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright? Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for? The Wingmaster. Don't touch your tongue, Ben. Ah, fuck. I guess it was Regina then. Okay. has to be Regina then. Because I thought if you go to the Ringmaster to say, hey, can I marry you? I marry your daughter? I guess it has to be Regina. Because why? I don't understand why he would wait for Max. Well, if he was waiting on signing the code, it was for one person. Oh yeah, I should have realized that. Yeah, only one person he was waiting for, the animal tamer, Regina. Wow! Oh shit, we snorted a puppet. You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Oh, you can't really ask me that question. You can't say I was waiting for that night. What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget that. Well. The puppets may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Eh? Alright. There's obviously a reason why the witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. And moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Because he's in love with Regina, and he also probably would have been looking, like, as soon as he saw it, look straight into the thing. Ah! Ah, we got them! We got them. Okay, come on, let's go. Next perfect. What did you just say? I went inside the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, you did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there was a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Ow! There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got to me. Alright. I spread the beans for you this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things. Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you, or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? Oh, so when we get that... What's the matter, though? You think that the humans have a monopoly of marriage? The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks, but when my perfect friend is not so perfect anymore. Now I have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I had it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. That's where you're wrong, it's not in your pocket! You're going to propose? You? A puppet? Not to be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm an old person doesn't mean I could propose to her too. Exactly. His Honor's looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. What was that? That sigh at the end. This is, guys, complete destroys testimony because of the fact that they got destroyed. Because the fact that I got, because the fact that his wing got destroyed, most likely, he probably tried to get it back from Aquo. Which means, he didn't go there. What? Your Honor! How did that contradict? So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina? Of course I am. I earned the 3 months salary and nothing. I'm not the kind of giving up that easily. Yes. Huh. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he does. How about Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this toy's testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him heck. To this day, as confused look again. Maybe he should get out more. So you went to the watering house to give it to her? That's alright. I tried giving it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but the uppity snob kept getting in the way. Uppity snob? Could possibly be talking about me? Uppity snob? You couldn't possibly be talking about me. I'm Maximilian Galactica. When I get the hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. Well, you always say that love creates rivalries. So at this present. We have Troll's ring. Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You got to be kidding me. You think Kevin could pull that off? I'm sorry. Really? You have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. Really? What was it exactly that you planned on giving her? He knows exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. I could find that it could match Regina's beauty. Answer this question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. An engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for us to end right here. Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out almost anything. If nothing, we'll probably shoot someone up for a long time. Push on anyway. It may be something of a joke, but this is a stark moment. The last time I had a puppet is for ow! I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm going to have to agree to the defense here. Will the witness please revise her testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring? I like to stick to the facts, not sociology. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black robe. I plan on giving an engagement ring to Regina. Engagement ring? It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Ain't more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's going to love it. It's just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's gotta be something I can catch him on. Oh no! I think I know why. I was missing the right time to do it. Because the fact that he needs the engagement ring. And we didn't know it was an engagement ring yet. And now we know it's an engagement ring! True? Do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Ah, that's mine! Give it back! A thief! And didn't you just testify about this very object I believe you said? In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. And he doesn't. Why then do I have it right here? Ah! What is going on here? That's Ben, say something. Don't put me on the spot like that, Churro. I found us in Money's room. Money's room? You mean that we only put money like a bank vault? Ha! The filthy monkey's gonna get to what's coming to him. Mr. Quist, I would have thought you avoid stranding innocent fights in my cart. Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. Hello, Brett. Welcome to the stream. Ah, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things they can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Trillo. When was this ring stolen from you? Oh, if it was any time by 10:15, you can't have seen the murder then. Therefore, his testimony is complete and utter trash. Well, not trash, but you can throw it out because of the fact that it's not viable. Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. What about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Which means he can't prove that I was Max anymore. Well, I I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Oh! Ow! Ow! Monkey. Thank you, monkey. And this is why you must return to monkey. This is what monkey does. Ben, what's wrong with you? Oh, whatever. It's nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what it has to do with what. Now, Trill, back at the top of the hand. Commitment to the thing. Not I, Mr. Trillo-Christ. What did he do when the ring was taken, Trillo? He knows after the did. I chased after the ring, snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It is all slow, loafy fool. Called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, the dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame. A shame that you can no longer prove guilt. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove an important point. What point could that possibly be? This test has a 4. Not that he doesn't exercise enough. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything. There's a huge contradiction in this witness' testimony. Take that! Contradiction? And witnesses testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, witnesses stated that he chased after the money, the monkey. Ooh! When the witness was off chasing the monkey, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this? Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going in this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there's no possible way this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going in this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It's entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Monkey business. Ooh. Then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something's slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Well, as he didn't see the victim, the ringmaster arrived on the scene. But that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. The witness is lying! He is blind by his rivalry with Max! Well, the defense's argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of an animosity towards the defendant. What the hell are you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dog face in trouble. It's not even worth it. I saw him, not that bad. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Ah, I've told you so many times. You think you didn't know my story is not changing. If I change the story, stick boy, and I'm sure it'll change it some more. Well, there's one lie. There are usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. I'll give you that. I was waiting that night for again. But it doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza at the night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. It absolutely charges him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene. There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. 3 symbols, huh? So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's alright, the money went up less than a minute after I saw Max. And money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about I suppose 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived in the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. Okay, but I think what I want to press is the symbols. What do you mean by these 3 symbols? So they're symbols, huh? Out of curiosity, how many times have you asked that the question by now? And once again, now answer with a chorus. Everyone together now. Silk hat, coat, white roses. Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in testimony somewhere. I agree. But do we have the proof to make something stick? All you do is try, right, Nick? You gotta have something that will prove useful. Alright, time to go to work. So I showed up about, what time is that? 10:15? About what time when you say these events took place? You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that the practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You need to be a band sergeant, playing the sergeant and know around what time it was when I saw him. Just to add 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that now. And what time was it? Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Ew, I'm not good at math. It was 10 p.m. Or 10 p.m. Oh, yes. That sounds about right. It sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. So the murder took place at 10:15, and then he left right afterwards. So it does be a 5-minute gap. Can I prove that it was a 5-minute gap? If I can prove it was a 5-minute gap, will that let me prove it? Does it? So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night? Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time. Doesn't make sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. Wait a minute. Made an order? I mean, you could say he cut his face, but there's no way to prove it. Where am I proof? Okay, so that's why that you said good evening to Max that night? You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? It's obvious to say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You had something to add? I mean, yes, that's not the Trillo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trillo. Mr. Grass, I would thought if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom. Impossible. A farmer's lives and bleeds performances. You should know better. There's be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Maybe this. Isn't that a bit strange to you? Oh yeah, it does make no that goes against the facts. Why would you say good evening to somebody who physically assaulted you that morning? And who you don't love trying to go with. What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, what do you bad about being nice to him? Should I say it's somewhat strange? Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How's it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before you have to start everything this time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned it back in grade school. So isn't that true? Would it ever say something nice to Max? How do I go about proving that with the evidence? Bluffing is everything in this world. So I already learned that one. He hasn't given it a shot. So, if I had to guess, we use a bottle. Yes! Yes, it's the bottle! Cho, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on that day in the model? A fight? A fight with Regina, to be exact? It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at the most. A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Oh! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handled that, she wrapped up the defendant's murder charge first. She was on the day of the crime. The defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's actually no way they would have been suddenly become a corridor that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stands. Just the way a puppet this lewd would just give up and say good evening to his rival. Ew. Are you saying the witness is lying? He's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene. I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just... It's quite enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify his testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw at night? He saw a different person. It's my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who you said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? The correct one. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. This is the park. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If you had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there was only one proper answer. The Wingmaster! The person the witness saw that night was not Max the Grantor, but the Wingmaster, because the Wingmaster was in the same room and could have taken the hat. Maybe? And that's why Trill made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Oh, good evening, as he put it. What in the world? You? Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trill saw that evening? Considering their tempo of the witness, so only one person you would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor. It's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trill would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. Of course you got a point there. It was Russell Bailey. The victim herself, was it not? Exactly! You're correct. It was indeed Russell Bailey. Yeah, he took the hat. He wore a silk jacket, and I think he had a rose. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Bailey. That's why you greeted him, Trill. Isn't that correct? Oh. Answer the question, Mr. Quest. Ah! Ah! Hold on! How do you respond to this? Wait a second! Well, at first I thought it was the older man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica. I think it's high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Chris obviously witnessed a single person in the area of this present evening. If I was to identify exactly who the person was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster, the one Mr. Russell Bailey? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols. Three symbols? Alright, that is getting old. Come on, man, you get to remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow! Holy shit, puppet model. Puppet model, not puppet. Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white trousers. A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness was endlessly repeated that he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do you know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. True? Possibly even Russell Bailey. What? And Miss Veronica, do you have any clear evidence that the person the witness saw that was the defendant? Well, if that's the case, then it's possible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point in this one. Yes! Let's go. That is very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that the witness saw one person in the closet at night. I applaud you on your effort, but... What? Who was the person who can only be answered by the next witness? Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution provided beyond a shadow of a doubt. An answer to the question, evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for the crime. Very well. A call will now take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecutor to prepare the next witness. Court is now in recess. Let's go. Be continued, and what we're going to do is we're going to continue. You're going to regret making Mojo your next witness, I think. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court Defendant, Lobby Number 5. So, sweetie, you have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near the crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday. Remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Maximilian's coat. And anyone could have grabbed them, including the ringmaster. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Interesting indeed. Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. When I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means the ringmaster could have taken this costume and went out looking like Max. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility. Hey, that Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? It's a bit strange. Think about it. All I found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double, Oh, Max, never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president. You have no idea how hard it is to make a decision. That's really cool. Fabulous. So she just keeps getting deeper. December 29th, Trouble 6, District Court Room Number 2. Now everyone's back, let's get started. The court is now in session. Miss Von Klammer, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Very well. And now coming next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Mr. Lawrence Coase, please take the stand. Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? No, this will state his name and occupation for the court record. Huh? in West California was born and raised on the basketball court is where I spend most of my days. Wait, no, I got happy. Wait a second. I'm sorry, this is very important, guys. Very, very important. Now, this is a story all about how my wife got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just sit right there, tell you how I became the clown of a town called Japanifornia. In West California, born and raised on the big top is where I spent most of my days joking out and waxing all cool and shooting some jokes outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my ringmaster got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Japanifornia." Nah, I think I'll stop with that. Maybe. Actually, if I can get some music going, actually. Oh! Never mind, that is the straight to plays the actual song. Okay, never mind. Let's get back to the game. I'll come up with a crown version. Name and occupation. Real witness, please inform the cops. Why are you speaking autobiographical gibberish? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in the cart. I've never been in the cart with my wife. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the cart. Oh yeah! Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? A sign says no shirt, no shoes, no service. I'm not doing that laugh. No one's that funny. Okay. How about this? Have you seen my pet proctologist? Dr. Seymour Butts? How's that one? But a couple of clowns were up to no good. Your name? Lawrence Cars. Professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct? Yes, it was. Very well, Mr. Cars. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? By the way, guys, stick after the stream for a live performance of West California. Oh, the Fresh Prince of Japanifornia. That's a humor, please. Okay. Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in this cut. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe. What you witnessed? I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and play applause. So I'm laughing at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even try to come up with my jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone! Who do you think of me? What do you think of me? How am I doing? That was not a testimony. Can you please give a testimony? Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness? Huh? We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Let's please stick to the facts of this case. Really? You really hear me out? Well, I made sure that one of my staff will be the straight man later. Thank you, thank you. I can't wait. Man, imagine being like forced to be the straight man to a crown, and like you're like a police person. That would suck. Poor Gumshoe. Oh no, yeah, it's gonna be Gumshoe. Oh, it's definitely gonna be Gumshoe. Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. The night of the model, after the practice over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I would go straight to sleep before I dared to glance out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away though. I saw it was the ringmaster and he was with Max. He was wearing a cloak. I kept watching him and all of a sudden Max clocked the ringmaster over the head. With what? Think we can ask with what? We might be able to get what the models, like with like what the model weapon is. So I think we should press that. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. You can't do that, Yarnell. There's gonna be something wrong here. Something wrong with what Mo said. Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized. However, I mean, this is a bit, how do you know, you say, off-kilter? Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my sincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the co-defendant's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, Anthony finds some kind of contradiction in his testimony. I know that. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? I'm afraid that if you push the witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. Shit, does this mean I have to be careful of how bad I push? I think it does. Be careful of this then. Because this can't to stay from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Okay, let's go. Might have more after the pack. Yeah. I had to guess this would probably be the best thing to press because we might be able to find out what the model weapon is. You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It was the climax of my story. Who does enjoy the completely random nonsense though? What do you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found in the model scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo, did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to arrest my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking the poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to save here so that way, oh. That way we don't actually have to repeat too much. So what will be then, Mr. Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Of course I do! Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time. What do you say, Mr. Wright? I know there's something wrong with this testimony, but I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge. And you should get back, get a bit more information. If you find something more solid, we could give it another shot. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Ewan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, did I see us? Wait. Ah! I'm sorry if that peaks, by the way. Okay, let's say no this time. I didn't expect it would actually give me the penalty. I thought that was, okay. Well, this happens. Of course I don't. Well, see, right now I don't have a clear basis to be thinking that. Then this is another one of your pointless efforts to badger my witness. Let's use this on yourself penalty from me. Now wait a second. Miss Von Karma! This time, I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly. That's right. What he said, bailed out by the judge. What an honor indeed. If we pay Mr. Wright this way, I think a verbal censure would be best. Huh? You know the rules, Mr. Wright. There's no one for baseless handling in this courtroom. Fuck. Sue was a point, though. Should have not saved there. Guess he didn't really bail me out at all. Okay, I need to point out contradictions. Two silhouettes. What? Okay, this does contradict. Oh no, it's the wrong one, wrong photo. Because there's only one set of... How did you see two footprints if there's only one set? Are you kidding me? Is that actually what's going on here? Does that actually count? Okay. I am sorry, but I am reloading that. Because I don't want to continue with just one thing. So, I mean, I'll have to go back and go here, but I'll resave once I get past this part right here. So, please bear with me for a second. I think maybe what I need to do is I need to continue to press. Then I can repress on the statement where we can say Mo did not see the evidence or the crime. So what we do is first we're gonna press on this statement. You just happened to glance out the window. You could say that. You just say peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curse. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. Keep pressing. Because the fact that I'm not sure why the photo doesn't count. I guess because it doesn't actually contradict him in scene 2. But only the victim's footprints are there, so... So actually, why do you look out of the window at that night? Why? Why? Police don't need a reason to look out the windows, do they? Well, maybe if you had a gun. That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Oh! Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Yeah! Oh! Take that, Von Karma. We got our boys. We got our chat. Oh, him. Got Mo. Contradiction. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that! You forgot. Let's go. Your Honor, this one is without his window upon hearing a loud sounds. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I? Ow! That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well. Mr. Cars, please revise your testimony. You should start turning the tables in our favor. Okay, so, he's not gonna know what the crash is since he never elaborated on the crash, so instead, let's roll the two silhouettes. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I'd say there was about 30 feet from my window. Just 30 feet? That's not far at all. It was snowing that night, and it cut down visibility. I see. Please continue your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. That's a contradiction. Could I not contradict that? stomach ain't got today, I think. You say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things don't really make sense until I spoke with that prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Wingmaster I saw that night. Let's think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his Epity symbols? Epity symbols. Lawyers nowadays, do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Now everyone knows what to do. Although now, say it to kid Uncle Bo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The clown never wants to go along with me. This way be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza! Yowza! Yowza, Bima! Nah, I was trying to do Brooklyn. Can't do Brooklyn. Enough foolishness. Get back on track. When this priest testified as to what he saw, and only what he saw. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Actually, let's press on this statement. So last time we haven't pressed on yet. Well, what does it sound like? Well, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Cuz, may the cut remind you that humor is unnecessary? No! I didn't know that I was gonna make a joke! I guess that sound sounded like supposed to sound like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. So getting hit, huh? But then, you went to look out the window and you saw... I'm gonna try this again. Save. Okay, let's go. Let's try this. Say so this wrong was to get clonked over the head. Okay, wait, no. Okay, skip the head. And get back to the point where we can say, hey, you didn't see that. Of course I do. Oh wait, the reason is my own testimony. What does it mean this, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit hard. He did say that. However, Mo said that the following under oath. I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clonked the Wingmaster over the head. Oh, he fucked up! If Mo's to be believed when he says he looked out when hearing out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. In 1972. Mr. Cause, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? I didn't comment. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown call. Mr. Cause, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this cut? No, I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick. These types of witnesses always seem to have obstructive memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, even Phoenix can't be helped from it. You're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. I looked out my window that night. The Wingmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again! So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the Wingmaster? Yes! When I looked out my window, the Wingmaster already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on a permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Cause, Your Honor, you did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say that you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly. Wingmaster was swamped over and I saw someone saw it next to him. Very well. And please testify to what you saw. I expect the truth. If I ever catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in holding cell. Oh man, isn't that a bit extreme? I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn etiquette. Got it? Got it. It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw us up at these symbols. His silk hat, that black coat, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Interesting. Does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. Took the crime long enough to get his facts straight. But level. It should finally be good enough, yes. It is decisive testimony. Was Max with the crime scene that night? You said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. Alright, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination. I know it was Max, though, if the fact that anyone else could be carrying his clothes. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard of how explicit you're being? That job belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly certain that it was Max? I'm not that kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. So what I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. Does seem like he is jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's get over this again. It makes you think so that you saw Max that night. But couldn't have been anyone else. There's no way it could be anyone else. Didn't you think that you're going a little overboard of how explicit you're being? The show belonged to Max? What? Why are you doing the same thing, Phoenix? Wait, why did I get back there? Anyway, we'll see that kind of different from your window. There was a light near the crime scene of the crime. I know a decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. After Osimo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk eye on my left eye, and an eagle on my right eye. All I could say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more I look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey! Don't know what's happened there. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. Anything I can see use about this? Facial silhouette. There's no doubt it was him. What the white roses? You sure that was what you saw that night? Exactly what I saw. Exactly what I saw. Got eyes like a hawk. Don't birds have terrible night vision? But that's not all I saw. You say you saw two symbols. Sure said the same thing, but if I was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. I was wondering just taken Max's symbols and worn them. I thought of that myself. I was just looking at the shape of the face I saw. It must have been Max. You sure of that? Such a silly boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. That's me, I'm a contradiction because the fact that it really seems that Max is the killer. And the JFA is a contradiction in this. It's not going to be enough. What? I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. It's the only thing that will help. Gotta do it. What I might be able to do is, because the fact that he says he didn't see the, white roses. I think there's also this. I think I have to go with... Okay. Yes, that's what I thought! You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. So Cat in the Cloak, right? Mo? Everyone knows that Maximum Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols? Yeah, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk Hat, Cloak, White Roses. What the? Who cares if you knew that they were all 3 or not? You saw it, so. When you saw the symbols, you forgot to mention one. Is that right, Mo? Do you like pea? I love pea pie. I thought that said pea. Silence, Phil. You respond with the whole truth, not fractions. Order! Order! Mo, you did see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw. The crime scene was dark. It's so obvious it was too dark to see what kind of detail. But you guys mentioned that there was a white pole there, and you mentioned it yourself, Von Karma. But when it said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face, then I mentioned that the roses are white, so no way he could have missed them. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Yeah, let's go! Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case? It's clearly not. He's just starting with a cut. I got on the ropes now. You seemingly insufficient facts have no failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone's toying with the cut, but it's not me! Your Honor, do you recall Trio's testimony? There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high? How can you make someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece get-up? Trio saw them all. Trio saw all 3 Max's symbols. One of the witness claims that there were no white roses in the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt this is a contradiction! So Trio or Mo's lying. And I had to guess it was Trio. Now what am I supposed to think? Am I supposed to discard the pointless, but this? Judge, forget the roses. Think about the sort of testimony. The witness, he has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. And nothing else matters. Let's wrap this seats up now. Your Honor, it may be true, but does cast down the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. Seems that, unlike wine, this witness is not grown more mature of age. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 100% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, the remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I will request a bit more testimony. What? If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling? Nick, it's your last chance. Here we go, guys. There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. Whatever all the other symbols were there, I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There was no way I could have forgot seeing the decoration of that. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. Mr. Wright, got one last chance at this. This one chance. I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If going to prove it to me there's a contradiction in Mr. Carr's statements, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. Have a single shot at this. Gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. So at part 2. There's no doubt in my mind there was no one. The entire time? Mo, be honest. Ow! Promise, Mr. Phoenix Wright, no more badgering. Be choice. What? That's bullshit! I had the evidence for that, but oh, come on, that's bull. That is bull. I was trying to say, like, as we have the hat at alter your testimony. Like, check before. Okay, so we just play this, and then we hold down the white mouse button. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this chat. Ah. Oh well, I got it. I know exactly what I need to play in this next testimony, and then we got it. I think they were in the safe zone. It's kind of a bit weird that I don't know, it's kind of a bit weird. Okay, now let's get on to this. Here's a question though: who's the murderer? It could have been Ackles, so I haven't met Ackles yet, but I feel like it's Ben. But I also could have been Gina for some, because she's like way too nonchalant about Dad's death. Like way too nonchalant. It's a bit weird, in fact. Objection! He wasn't, because the fact that the hat was on the scene. This would have to be the sick hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it! That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. There's some sort of problem, Mr. White? Mrs. Fine Karma? Where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It's found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness Chris testified to the contrary. And when stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No! That's not true! I can't do yelling. I can't do that voice yelling. Order! 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 Mr. Cuz! Yes, Your Honor? What is the meaning of all of this? You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in the court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? I mean, yes, you understand like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight and my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you were sitting by me, and no matter how old I get, you'll be younger than you. Ah! Well, that happened. Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Cuz. Who do you think you are? I saw him! I saw him! It was Max! And then he didn't have his roses. He was still wearing his dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth! It's time to bat a little kid. Pitiful, isn't it? He left the scene wearing a dumb silk hat. He was there! He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? The picture contradicts that because no one left the scene. Something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You said that you left the scene. Exactly how did the model leave the scene of the crime? What? He went. What do you mean, how do you leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the honest witness, Yanos. This witness testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. I got to point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. It's all right with you, little guy. Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby! Besides, what kind of stupid questions? How do you leave the crime scene? Answer's obvious! He just turned around and walked away! That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to hop on the smallest things. You have any proof to counter a story as to how they're coming off the scene? Yeah! This! Look at this graph. Look at this photograph. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Ay! Somo, so see, how did the criminal escape the scene? Here. Your Honor, witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness testimony from the court record. Oh, shit! I agree. Mr. Crown's testimony is as rickety as the Crown car came decoded. Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said! Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time. What do you mean this time? You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today. That didn't hurt! I'm sick and tired of you listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear! Oh, Ron Connors was in control of the witness. This is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna really help. I don't know why, but I had a feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better. Mr. Lawrence Coase. Yes? The testimony proved up until now has been false. It hasn't been false. I haven't lied, Just what? Just why I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Ever since Von Carmen, the whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Oh shit! Oh shit! Order! Order! I will have order! Francesca Von Karma, how could you? Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. What opinion? What opinion is that? It's not funny. What? What sort of opinion's not funny? We're talking about a criminal case here. You can't... Well, let's get back on. Makes no sense, though, but... Why would you hide the testimony? Unless there's really something so bad, it shows that the murderer was not Max Galactica. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw. Say you saw, Mr. Coase. Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you. Try not to waste your time with your idiotic drivel. Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows! And everything that I've said up to now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the wingmaster was down and Max was standing above over him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing a silk hat. That's when I saw he flew. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Are you seriously gonna go in the cons like, he flew? How did he... Why? This is the truth, now get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. Can we just, like, remove this testimony? Can we please remove this testimony? Like... We can't... I mean, it's possible? If we look at the, Circus map? I mean, there's like a White House right here. The body was here. Oh wait, you guys can't see my mouse, but there's like there was a light post right by the body, and he could have like flew into Aqua's room above that lodging house. It's 2 floors, but I mean, still. That's why there are no footprints. Fine, people don't read footprints. I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Oh, that's why he hid, because it was Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Maximum Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the sign of a crime by fighting, there's no way that actually happened. Unless he was an acrobat. I still think it might be Aqua, because we haven't seen him yet. And he's been mysteriously disappeared, just like gone. He hasn't been in anyone's testimony. No one's mentioned him. That has to be Aqua. And, I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it has to be Aklo. You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why would you believe me? Better since it's the best part of the story. To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright? His eyes are playing tricks. I said that eyewitness's eyes are playing tricks on him. I'll be such a fool. Who more do you think I would make mistake that joke for? Sheesh, you didn't say you were lying. Wow, he looks really serious right now. More serious than he looked all day. Suppose I'll let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. Criminals appear into the sky? Hard to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile. There's a guard in need for proof Miss Von Karma's case and sounds. However, I got the feeling that this case is entirely needed more investigation. What we got all day, guys? Let's conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Well, I want us to find out the reason behind the mystery of the mysteries. I think that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 5. Hey, sweeties. No. Hey, sweeties. What in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you don't fly that night, don't you? I know that didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly on the flight, please. It's not that easy. But it's an effort for you on stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible rails and have them host me through the air. Oh, wow. You just told me the secret to your magic power. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. I made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to the tricks. Nick, what do we do now? What we do now is hope we find the flying criminal in the court tomorrow. Great idea. Let's do our best and catch the sucker. Okay. I need to get back quickly. I'm going to try something again. If you guys don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind. But okay, guys, I'm ready. I'm not sure. I assume you guys can hear us. Come on. Now, this is a story all about how my wife... Wait, no. It doesn't start yet. Now, this is a story about how my wife got... Wait, no, what? We have time 10 minutes to sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the crown of a town called Chow, California. Do, 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 do. And do, 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 do. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the that's where I spent most of my days chilling out, relaxing or cool, shooting some jokes side of school, when a couple of clowns who were up to no good started making trouble in my circus hood. Got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving your auntie and uncle to circus ale." I made a break for day after day, she packed my suitcase, set me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me a ticket. Put in my Walkman and said, "I might as well joke it. First class, Jill. This isn't bad. Drinking orange juice out of champagne glass. Is this what people are living like in Crown Ale? This might be alright. Right, I hear they're pussy burglars. Okay, I'm actually gonna come up with lyrics of this sometime. But, quickly, I'm going to clip that. I will look forward for a actual full version of, Fresh Crown of Suck Ale! Oh, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. Now let's get back onto the game, though. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Ryanco Law Offices. Nick... What is it? I got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are... Oh, wait, I just realized. Whoops. Probably should have sent that back to you guys. Whoops, 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 whoops. All you missed was the dialogue I said. Yeah, magic tricks are by the very destination tricks, right? I never figured out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But, the trick Polly showed me was incredible. Posted a magic trick? Huh, what kind of trick was it? Let's see. Looks like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. That's a facepalm for me, guys. That's a facepalm. Easiest trick in the book, guys. And Maya fell for it. I think. Okay, I'm actually having trouble citing it. This is for myself, you guys can't see it. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and it's separated. So she moved it up and everything. Down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? How did you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. This is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of the murder. You take all the fun out of magic you kept trying to figure it out. Best song in the game right now. I'm seeing a way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew by in the sky? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says he saw that and everything. It's true. No one saw anything else. It's a bit problematic. It's true. He looked awfully serious when he said that. I think he might be trying to frame Max. If that was it, he would have said so. He said, "I saw Max." That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe in he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that, Max. You're not helping my confidence here, Maya. Any ideas? Everyone seems to hate Max, Ben, Chiro, Mo. They have nothing but nice to say. Technically Ben and Chiro are the same people, so that's why I'm too. Mission just seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to circus to see him. Yeah, a lot of people have reason to flame him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But it doesn't seem enough to flame another person for murder. And it was proving that Needle Ben no more light on the stands. Maybe Ben saw the ring master wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. The best thing we could do is, I think, go to the circus entrance. December 29th. Very big circus entrance. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your learning. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but this just isn't going to work. Idiots! Try saying dumb things. You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do? Hello, Ben. How do you too, Tro? What are you doing here? Can't you just see you were on the secret class training? I'm sorry? Secret class training? Whoa. Yes, Tro wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for training. So I was trying to sing in a round for a new Circuses act. In a round? You can't really do that? That's incredible! As you see, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you! I'm not the only ones. You surprised me with your idea. Once you get the grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I got the swing back, it's time to take one more shot at the game. I know you two always testified in court today. You know what to talk about what they saw, right? Yep. Well, at the first we thought this was the other man. He just looked at his work and how he acted like a Ben. Oh yeah, that's right. But that he said hello and didn't give a reply. Not to mention he was typed in those gaudy garbs. Would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those trembles? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought that it was the ringmaster. This one just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. So I gotta ask you about Regina. Pretty serious, but that's what I'm waiting for now. Really? That's so sweet. If you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the chant? Ha, you don't get the clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Waiting like this is about the being in love. Give me a second. Sorry, I could fix something. So, if you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet and wonderful treasure. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the better parts. Yeah, I knew that. Oh Maya, she's so red and she looks like she's like a vine-ripe tomato. So how's the new routine walking out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are a secret. We're gonna take the terrorism order by storm. Build your revolution. That sounds incredible. What did we go and think clear? We're not going to take on the world just because the jerk said we should. The jerk? Max Galactica. Before we should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? I'm sure you seem to really be fired up about all this. He seems to be realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words, I trail the quest will win the grand prix. You're a man now, doll. Whoa, you're about to be a key to our glorious victory. Not telling you played, but wouldn't it be more sure song be best? Hey, you got to start somewhere, right there. Don't screw this up, you've got to be a part of this too. Ha. Anything about this? Oh, you mind taking a look at this? It's... I guess we don't need to look at this after all. Let's go to that big top. I want to check something out. 29th, Big Berry Circus, big top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. So I hope we get out of here. You're kind of a chicken, aren't you? I don't know. I'm just, allergic to a lot of tigers. Let's go to the ringmaster's room. It's 129, big top ringmaster's room. Max and ringmaster had a talk in this room. That could have been when the ringmaster put in Max's costume and went outside. Why do that anyway? Is it really that cold or something? Good question. But I want to check this. You may not know this. Call his tailcoat. Huh? Whale, come down, Maya. Can't just go rummaging through people's coats. Making you feel like I'm doing something wrong. No, it's one thing I wanted to try. I wanted to see if there's anything else in this photo. It's the table used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. So the table man was to put the shields up on the table. Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me. I wasn't! How cool do you think I am anyway? He's so far away from the ring, but to make up for it with the amount of people that can see his show. Hey Nick, you think that if every person in the audience screamed all at once, my things they create could cause the big top to collapse? I'm glad I don't pay you to come up with the stuff. Part 4. Let's see, is there anything missing? I still haven't cleaned up this place up yet. I probably got one look at this strange place. She'd slap whoever was in charge across the face. Maybe the vitals office. They have dirty dishes all over the place. They've been too busy to clean up after themselves. They don't do it too busy. It's not like you and I are gonna clean up for them. Why do we have to clean up? 1, because you were rude. 2, because I hate dirty kitchens. But this is a crime scene. Can't clean it up. There's no evidence. You know I really hate dirty kitchens. As much as I hate cleaning dirty kitchens. They lied about cleaning up the dishes, did they? And now looking at all these dishes makes me hungry. Should get a burger at the next day outside. Once we finish for the case. Alright! Now let's get this over with, Nick! Here we go! Woo! Well, there's the mute button when you need it. Oh, where's the mute button? Let's try out the other area. See any lodgings anywhere? Oh, Chutu. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. And listening to some crazy clown's life story. It's a comedy told me that come. Oh no, it was Gumshoe! Poor Gumshoe. This one Karma told me to come down here and do this for you. Yeah, I figured as much. Tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown. And it sucks all your white energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. Oh, I think he was waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francesca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? You asked me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to back by a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Mosquito Von Commerce always got eyes on us. Every time you defend it, you don't want to show up. Here she is. Don't show up. 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 It's like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, Cobra jumped from here and disappeared from the sky. That's what happened. It means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who was in that room? Had a window up there. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon Mr. Khan was going to start an investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Franziska von Karma when she started with her investigation. I think I'll go up there and check it out. The safety light was set at the time of the murder, wasn't it? That's what they say. The phone was in the lodging house, so it makes sense that was on. But the killer was worried that someone would spot him during the crime. Oh, can you tell me anything? Oh, was that Hugh? If he was Hugh, you were able to tell him before you stepped into this room. I'm sure you would. I'm laughing away. Ah ha 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 ha. Who think he is laughing when he's by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. That's why he loved his work. Anything else? Clown could have been so funny looking. Hey, he's got a bouncy ball, unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. And all broken. Oh, I gotta give them a shot. Trying is the most fun thing. Sure seems to have tried them all. But were any of them useful? These cowards look like they all break of the crop, don't they? Don't get why you went with cowards. Only think about this theory. A long time ago, the circus was down its luck. They were so hungry they had to steal the horse's food to survive. They got addicted to the orange candy goodness. Orange, you mean? I'd laugh, but I think mine might not be too far from the truth. Oh, no. Anything? This is a curious reader. Look at all the hardware books he has here. Crimes for Dummies, There's Jokes on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classics Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Mocha's very studious. The joke's on you, huh? Those clown costumes line up in like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. So the collection he's got is incredible. Actually, a collection of clown's costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What's the matter? She better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I call it Word Spirit Channels. You can display in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can start to say that. I don't know if there's anything I can get here. I guess his body is found here. How they felt. We fell over. Looks like he was carrying away the box. We're in the ward where it happened here. It's a condenser for the air conditioner. It's been used in a while. What? How can you figure that out? You're making things up now, are you? I told you also, it was easy to figure out. It's snowing before the model, right? Look at the condenser. The snow's still piled on top of it. Whoa, Nick! I'm impressed. Maybe it should be a PI instead of an attorney. Something's covered up by the top. So perhaps... Nick, look out! We got killer trapped behind the top. What? It wasn't funny? No, I wouldn't have thought you to look even a little bit surprised. She even knows I was too scared to talk. Phoenix! Phoenix. Would you mind taking a look at this? No, you're not then. What am I missing? The detention center? I bet if it's in the detention center or not. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting Maury out of this place? Doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from local TV station came by, and then some famed magician decided, let's make you a very own TV special. I mean, what kind of TV special? Max and Mary Galactica, the great prisoner escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. When I do that special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out if you're for real. Well, it sure will be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the wall. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. Don't get me out of here quick. I have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully kind about the possibility. I have no choice. It'd be contractual obligation. That's show business. Later crime. He didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. I was hiring a model. He's definitely eyeing this picture. He's eyeing Max. And then he is like quite next to the thing, so he could have easily grabbed it. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, you might teach me the trick behind flying. You have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and the cheap imagination magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this is more, it's much harder than you think. I was thinking about this in the car today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus? A fabulous, a great joke. Why would be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. Performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That's something I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max has said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. Sorry to make you tell it again. You must have heard me, I'm really sick of telling the story. What can you do, Max and Galactica? I suppose I can tell it again. Rather, here, look at this. Time to have a picture from the Grand Prix streaming. Oh? Ooh, bunny suits. Yeah. Just look at this fabulous stage. This is the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right into the audience. Crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself, I'd die right then and be a happy man. I forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who was at the performer should get to experience that feeling. I wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you own a trophy, Maya. So you can have this picture of my triumph. Just show you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn, and that's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? I think I have an idea. I think I do. Are you mind taking a look at this? No, nothing. If I always find that anything I show. Hey, look! That's who Max makes his grand appearance. It's grand, alright. I want to try and drink hot like that. I know, say that. Hey, it's rope! Applied for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. There seems to be anything here that could help us. Not a single clue. Yeah, I didn't mean to ask you. What do you mean when you say crew? What are you looking for? A party chainsaw, for instance. That's definitely one of those here. Hmm. Oops, wrong way. Look at all these cute trophies. No, nothing. Hmm. It's strange. Everything else looks nice, but the stats looks old and cheap. No. Huh. Well, so... I'm getting a bit hungry and also kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna call the session, or not session, but I'm gonna call the stream here. So, good night. Thank you for viewing the stream. Follow if you're not follow or subscribe if you're not. It supports me, and I really appreciate it a lot. And I guess also, if I don't know, if you also want to support me, come check out my other streams. You can see when I'm streaming off. If there's any change of schedule on my Twitter, so follow that if you want to. And I guess with that, good night.